Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today's video is about stress and intonation. Learning English is not only about learning grammar, vocabulary, and sounds. In speaking, especially if you want to be understood by native speakers and want to easily understand what native speaker said, you have to improve stress and intonation. So, what is stress? Stress is used to emphasize a syllable or a word in order to ease comprehension. A syllable or a word that is stressed is usually longer, louder, and higher in pitch. Do you know what syllable is? Syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding consonants. For example, apple has two syllables. The first syllable is a and the second syllable is pull, apple. So there are word stress and sentence stress. Word stress is when a certain syllable is stressed. The basic rule for this word stress is where one syllable word has one stress. The second one, if the syllable of the word is more than one, the stress is always on a vowel. Now, we're going to the stress rules for two or more syllable words. Rule 1. Stress on the first syllable. This is for the most two-syllable nouns, for example, present, and for the most two-syllable adjectives, for example, clever. Rule 2. Stress on the second syllable. This is for the most two-syllable verbs, for example, resent. Rule 3. Stress on penultimate syllable. Penultimate means the second from the end. For example, graphic, television, revelation. Rule 4. Stress on anti-penultimate syllable. Anti-penultimate means the third from the end. For example, democracy, dependability, photography, geology, critical. Rule 5 is the rule for compound words. Compound words is the words with two parts. For compound nouns, the stress is on the first part. For example, greenhouse, blackbird. For compound adjectives, the stress is on the second part. For example, old-fashioned. For compound verbs, the stress is on the second part. For example, understand. Other rule is using suffixes to predict the stress. First, stress the suffix itself. For example, employee, engineer, Chinese, unique. Second, stress the syllable immediately before the suffix. For example, memorial, visual, Canadian, explosion, definition, ancient, delicious, ambitious, academic, edible, ability, classify, biology, geography, kilometer. Third, stress the second syllable before the suffix. For example, operate, apologize, secretary, courageous, mysterious, impetuous, spontaneous, simultaneous. Next, we have sentence stress. This is where a certain word is stressed. The stressed word is longer, louder, and higher in pitch. The word that is stressed is called content word. It contains individual meaning. Content words include main verb, noun, adjective, adverb, and then question word, number, long preposition, negative, and interjection. The other word that is unstressed is called function word. Function word includes most pronoun, to be, modal verb, auxiliary, short preposition, possessive adjective, article, and conjunction. For example, I want to buy a novel. I want to buy a novel. I want buy novel are stressed words. Now we move to the second material, which is intonation. What is intonation? Intonation is the entire variation of pitch while speaking. There are two kinds of intonation. The first one is rising intonation and the second one is falling intonation. Rising intonation is usually used in yes-no question. For example, did you live in Jakarta? And the second one is falling intonation. Falling intonation is usually used in questions begin with WH question words. For example, where do you live? That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.